Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Allah bestowed us with the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. The Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam, Allah said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ. Uswa means a follow, someone to follow. If we want to follow someone, you have to know something about him. Let's talk about the Prophet. The Prophet was born on Monday. That's, as he said, this is the day he loves, that's why he fasts that day. And his mother was Amina bint Wahab. His father, Abdullah, died even before he knows that his wife is pregnant. 10 days after the marriage. And then he stayed with Amina, and then she gave him to Halima Sa'diyya, the breastfeeder, who usually the Arabs takes the kids outside of the city to take care of them and make them strong. After 2.5 years, she brought him back to Amina and stayed with her until he was 6. And then his mother died, Amina, and he moved to his grandfather. His name is Abdul Muttalib. And then for 2 years, he stayed with him until he was 8. Abdul Muttalib died. And he moved to Abu Talib. Abu Talib, he stayed with him until he was 14, and he was going to a merchant, and he met Buhayra, and then Buhayra said, take your cousin with you back. And he went back with him. And then after when he was 25, the Prophet went to a caravan with the money of his becoming wife, Khadija. And to test him, she wanted to test him, she see how honest he is. And her servant told her he was one of the best honest people he saw in his life. And she married him. And when he was 40, he was used to go outside to see who is the owner of the universe, and he talks to everyone. And subhanallah, when he went there, Sayyidina Jibreel came to him and told him, oh Muhammad, I saw him immediately, said read. And Sayyidina Muhammad said, I cannot read. He hugged them hard, and he said, release them. He said, read. I said, I cannot read. He hugged him again harder than the first one. He said, read. I said, maybe he didn't hear me the first two. I can't read. He hugged him the third time in a way that a prophet said, I'm gonna die. And he released him. He said, read. I said, what do you want me to read? He said, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الآيات. And then he vanished. And subhanallah, when the Prophet was scared, he ran away. And when he was running, Sayyidina Jibreel came his true form, and he said, oh Muhammad, I am Jibreel, you're the Prophet. And he vanished again. And subhanallah, the Prophet went to his wife Khadija, and he told her what happened. And he took him to her cousin Waraqa ibn Nawfal, and he told him, this is an-Namus al-Azam, this is the angel, the archangel Jibreel. He came and he's telling you that you're a prophet. I wish I'm young to support you when your people are kicking you out. And subhanallah, he said that he wasn't there, and the Prophet saw him in Jannah. Know something about the Prophet. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا.